Hello, hello. Today we had a strong internals, stronger than expected at 9:30 in the morning. So we're going to review that as well as the NinjaTrader charts on market here, Heatmap Pro. Let's go to the volume chart here, and then we can open the heat map. Load. Have here. Let's keep it with it. Load NQ top holdings. So we have Apple flat on the day, Microsoft down, Nvidia flat, Amazon down, Broadcom quite positive, Meta positive, and Tesla and Google the stronger leading back. Move this out of the way. And this is what we had. So the opening prints started here. Let me maximize the chart for you. The opening prints horizontal line started here 9:30. About here. I press lower, looking for bears. He didn't find it. Traded higher until 10:30, where he formed bull flag. Traded, tested the low, this area here, and then another one consolidation. And from 11:30 or so till now, has been trading higher. It is true that this is the NQ, correct? At 308 or 1508, the market has just given back a little bit of the gains. And this is what we have here now. Why is this happening? So if we minimize this chart, we remove, let's see if there were main news in the last 24 hours, 13 hours, 15 hours, 7 hours. This is what we mentioned about France and Shane. Don't panic. This is what we mentioned at the opening. It was actually similar to the title we put on them. Here, Wall Street heavyweights flagged risk of pullback in equity markets. Okay. So, Nania and Niket. Yeah, this is the story from the other day or yesterday, right? So nothing major on that end. The trick or the really important data is this one here so far. healthy inflows. Mainly all sectors are positive. What is this? Um, except real estate and materials were are almost flat. The ES now is giving back a little bit. The NQ as well. But the trend is clearly for the bulls today. Now we have that issue there. Mm. Looking at this is going to reverse here with negative delta, or it's going to go back to close near the high of 15 minutes to the close. Anyway, going back to the comments here. So positive, mainly inflows, and why? So here we have the advance and decliners that traded higher in the beginning. They open up below above one, very different than yesterday that they opened below zero. Similar story with the volume that was negative right from the open, and the whole day we had deterioration. Right today, open near zero and traded higher, mainly showing strength. And this negates, it does not negate yesterday's price action because uh, we are still below yesterday's value, right? So you can see yesterday we opened 9:30 around this area here, then traded higher and slowly gave this little gain that took it a little bit from the overnight drop, and then closed at the low. This morning, overnight, we traded lower, open about yesterday's closing price, and now we're giving back a little bit of, of the gains. Um, but very different picture on the internals versus yesterday, and that's why we had um, strong values. So what to expect for tomorrow? I want to see if this consolidates, if this retracement from the drop in the last few days, trades into how do you say this, into the Asian markets, because this candle is not negative at all, right? It's not closing at the highs with 10 minutes to go, but it's strong. It bounced just at the technical point where it needed to bounce. And it did not test yesterday high. It retraced yesterday's high. So it's not so strong, but it's not as weak as yesterday's could have indicated. The ES, similar story. This is still negative on the month. If this was very strong, it would have taken the entire day today to the highs, right? And it did not. So I want to see how we are closing now. The ES. Thank you. 88, 84. Here's this chart, it will show better. Let's see if we trade to 73. Individual stocks, top equities. Oh, Nvidia retraced the whole gain for today and is closing negative. Apple is strong. Tesla is quite strong. Meta as well. And Google was the large gainer here. Microsoft not very well. Nvidia is dragging, making new lows today. Now, the 8 minutes to go. Here we have the cumulative delta going down, right? 6 minutes to the close of the cash session. Yes. Uh, mm. Email. Star thoughts. Thought. So we are officially close on the cash, and this is the picture of the internals for today. Let me make some annotations here. So clearly, so a strong here, a strong here, and then positive here, positive, and the rest of the day positive. And holding about 0. This goes to Discord, and it's a positive mainly the day. Futures losing some string. It was it's losing quite a lot more than I expected. I didn't expect this weak close, and that when I saw the equities here giving back so much, Nvidia giving, Tesla giving back, Meta, how did it do that trade on Meta? So 0.8%. And let me review that trade with you. The trends frame, Meta. This is the trade. So the 2 to 1 did a perfect. Let me show you what I mean. So the entry is around here. The 1 to 1 risk did it. The 2 to 1 did it. We're looking for 3 to 1. Now, of course, it doesn't look so interesting when we had 2 to 1 and now we're back 2 to 1. But the question was, hey, what do we do with the stop loss now that we reach here? Do we move it to break even? And I say, if you move it to break even, you are not allowing yourself for the 3 to 1, right? Because this can retrace. Let me show you here. This can retrace here, hold, and then try to go again. Let me try to do that better. So we can trade like this, test, and then go like this. So if you move your stop to this area, yeah, you might not lose money, right? You break even, but you're targeting a 1 risk loss or a 3 gain. And this is up to you. But if you, a 2 to 1, I would make sense, right? Take it, just say 2 to 1. We're over with the trade. It worked. 1 day trade. I don't want more than 2 to 1 in day trades. That's it. Simple. But because we hold, given that I hold because of the internals strong. So I say, hey, we go all the way. Let's see how this is tomorrow. Clearly, let me go on the NQ and analyze what happened here. Okay, I end up the stream. I have some work to do. Let me see what I close this and talk to you later. Bye bye.